She made her way to the only doorway with light. She saw him standing at a table, bent over a blueprint, studying it intently. He seemed younger than he had when she was in high school, but maybe it was just that she was older. She recalled the dress shirts and ties he'd always worn, the freshly pressed trousers, the shiny loafers. Now he wore an old flannel shirt, paint-stained jeans, and tennis shoes. "No delivery," she said. "Just me." He looked up, then slowly straightened. "Brooke." Brooke tried to smile, but the effort was too much for her. I didn't know you would be here. Pastor Anderson said—"
"If you'd known, you wouldn't have come."
He crossed the room, still keeping distance between them.
"That's why I asked him to call for me."
"He should have told me." He nodded, as if he'd already given that a lot of thought.
"I'm in charge of artistic development in the renovation," he said. "But to be perfectly honest, that consists mainly of those windows. I'm going to be helping you design them. The church is counting on them being a new point of interest in the sanctuary. I'm counting on them being a masterpiece."
Brooke set her jaw and walked to the table, processing the information that changed everything. "I don't know, Mr. Marcello."
"Brooke, I haven't taught in 7 years, and you're still calling me Mr. Marcello? It's Nick, okay? Say it. Nick."
She looked down at her feet. "Okay, I don't know, Nick." Nick stepped toward her, and reluctantly she brought her eyes up to his.
"You don't know what, Brooke?" he asked. "If you can create a masterpiece, or if you can work with me?"
"Both. It's nice seeing you, but I can't stay." She turned and walked back into the darkness of the corridor, down the hall, and back into the old sanctuary. Nick followed.
"Look, I didn't hire you for this job because of any of that mess. I hired you because you're talented. I've kept up with your work since you left."
She kept walking.
"I saw the windows in the church you did in Columbia, and the door you did at that restaurant in Kansas City."
She stopped, her hand on the door.
"You're doing well, but you could do so much more. My decision to hire you was a business decision. I needed someone with your talent."
Turning back, Brooke looked up at the old broken glass that skirted the circumference of the ceiling. "I've never done anything of this caliber, though."
"You've done plenty of this caliber," he said. "Maybe just not this size."
She regarded him with questioning, almost suspicious eyes. It wasn't often that she was recognized as an artist. Most people viewed her as an interior decorator of sorts, someone who added life to dull rooms.
"I've always wanted to work with you," Nick said quietly. "Ever since you were in high school, and I saw the talent you had. I know we could do something really amazing with these windows."
"This is the first time I've been back to Hayden since—" She glanced up at him, steadied her voice. "Since I graduated. The gossip has had 7 years to die down. I don't know if I can stand to have it start back up again." Nick crossed his arms, and she saw him stiffen visibly, as if the subject was growing tedious.
"Brooke, 7 years can heal a lot of wounds. It's past time to move on."
She loathed the fact that her own wounds had not healed.